This broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while focusing on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having a right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional, ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So reach out to Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555 or on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or you can email Rita at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Crossroads Community Service Board. Problem with gambling? It starts as a thrill, a chance to win big, but for some, it can turn quickly into a dangerous cycle. Chasing losses, feeling isolated, and losing control. Don't let gambling take over your life. There is help. You are not alone. Remember, it is illegal to gamble under the age of 21. If you or someone you know is experiencing problems from gambling, call or text for free confidential help 24/7. You can call at 1-800-GAMBLER or text 800-GAM. Crossroads Community Service Board wants to help you look for the warning signs of suicide. Those who talk about suicide or express thoughts about wanting to die are at risk for suicide and may need your attention. Take all threats of suicide seriously. There are 3 ways to check out the signs of suicide. First, look. These may be the signs that someone is at risk of suicide: acting anxious or agitated, behaving recklessly, sleeping too little or too much, withdrawing or feeling isolated, showing rage or talking about seeking revenge, displaying extreme mood swings, increasing the use of alcohol or drugs, looking for a way to kill oneself, such as searching online or buying a gun. Be sure to listen. Individuals considering suicide may talk about feeling trapped or in unbearable pain, being a burden to others, feeling hopeless or having no reason to live, wanting to die or to kill oneself. Learn. These are the ways to help. Take a training like mental health first aid, assist, or safe talk. Contact your local community service board or behavioral health agency. If you or someone you know needs support now, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org to reach the 988 Suicide and Crises Lifeline. For more information, visit lockedandtalk.org. Crossroad Community Service Board services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward County. If you would like to reach them, you can reach them at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Legendary Culture Films wants to tell you about 2 great movies. First, Black Sheep. Black Sheep is currently out on Tubi, and it is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep currently right now on Tubi. And in October, on the 19th, you'll see Legend Has It, which will be premiering at the Bowtie Movie Theater in Richmond, Virginia. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers. It's an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. Contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking. Big Jack's Cooking specializes in Southern soul food. Comfort food, that is. Big Jack can be reached at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or at 804-405-0330. Or if you want to go and check them out online, you can reach them via email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack told us once during a broadcast, if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking at 804-405-0330. Quality Exterior Services, LLC, where your yard is our priority. Our services, lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. Our services include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services like mowing, trimming, and pruning. Areas that we serve: Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. We are licensed and insured, commercial and residential. Remember, your yard is our priority, and you can reach us at 804-591-6027. Last but not least, Dream Clean LLC with De'Ara Jones. We specialize in commercial and residential cleaning, move-in/move out cleanings, post-construction cleaning, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314 or on our Facebook page at Dream Clean LLC. Remember, get a dream clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Well, while you're at it, why don't y'all head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network social media pages and give us a follow and a like. And might as well give us a subscribe and a share while you're at it. You can reach the Legacy Maker Sports Network on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and on Twitter/X at Legacy Maker SPN. Our website is www.legacymakersports.com, where we are building a legacy one day at a time. And if you would like to donate to the Legacy Maker Sports Network, you can donate at our Cash App at $LegacyMaker15 or on PayPal at legacymakersports@gmail.com. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network, and we are here at Varina High School for today's E2E 12U championship game between the number 1 seed Richmond Goats and the number 2 seed Showtime Elite Jaguars. That matchup will be coming up to you soon. The players are making their way to the field as we get ready for a fun one here from Varina High School. Can't wait to bring you the broadcast to see who will be the 12U champion for E2E. So right now we're having the coin toss. See who will get the ball first in this matchup. And it looks like the Goats will receive the ball. And our championship matchup is about to get underway. Once again, Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. So excited to be able to bring you today's game. It should be a fun one.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, as a warning here, I only have rosters for Showtime Elite today. So hoping to get the rosters for the GOATs. So if there are any parents that are listening and, hey, look, you need that, go ahead and bring those, go ahead and bring that roster up to me, and I'll gladly be able to call out the young men for the Richmond GOATs. And an onside kick to get things started here. And I'm trying to figure out if Showtime Elite's going to have the football. Because the young man for the GOATs definitely did touch it. And with some discussion, so it looks like it actually will be the GOATs football, and they'll take it here from the 43-yard line. With 1st and 10. There's a give off to number 5, who will take it across the 40 to the 39. And so some discussion is going on here, and the chain crews is having having some technical issues at the time, but we're sitting at 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line, so that's where they will mark it. And another give off. This one will push the GOATs to the 36-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down. Looking at 3rd and 4. And the handoff and nowhere to go as number 2, Anthony Reeves, gets in the backfield for Showtime Elite. And there is a flag, 2 flags on that one. And it looks like there may have been a little bit of a disagreement between number 33, Zacchaeus Gleason, and number 50 for the GOATs. And I don't know if this penalty will offset if that's the case. And so this penalty is going to send the Goats back quite a bit. This puts them into their own territory at the 48-yard line. So it's going to be third and, it's like it's about 3rd and 20. So no, it's 4th and 20. So 4th and 20 after that penalty. And we have it's like a potential offsides here. And that's 0 for Showtime Elite. There's a give, and it's caught by number 2, and he's trying to pick up the first down, but a great tackle just before Richmond could pick up the first down. And that was Anthony Reeves once again making a play. So that will be a turnover on downs, and it will be Showtime Elite football. So 1st and 10, and they're sitting in their own territory at the 37-yard line for Showtime Elite. These two teams had some good matchups here in the past couple years. Expect a good one here. And under pressure and out of bounds. Drury Jr. is forced out of bounds, and that'll be 2nd down coming up. So looking at 2nd and 15 here for Showtime Elite. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. So under pressure goes Bird. And so Bird trying to make it happen here as he gets past that original line of scrimmage and gets to the 39-yard line. So that'll get Showtime Elite a smidge closer. Maybe not where they want to be, but it'll be 3rd and 8. Still here in this first quarter. Third and 8. 5 minutes, 53 seconds. That one is in the air, looking for it all. It's incomplete. And the intended receiver was Justin Moon Jr. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8 here for Showtime Elite. So far, both defenses able to get stops. But I don't know if Showtime Elite might be going for it here. I have no indication that they're bringing on the punt team, at least at the current time. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left. Trying to roll, looks, and it is, oh, he had a hand on it. It's incomplete. Trevor Walton had an opportunity, but he could not bring it in. The throw was a little smidge high, but he had a hand on it, couldn't bring it in. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and that'll put the Goats in good field position at the 39-yard line in Jaguar territory. And pretty sure Coach felt like that his offense can make the play and definitely has a lot of confidence in his defense after going for it on 4th and 8. There's the give to the running back, and now making a couple of moves. Going to be brought down at the 36. 4:25 left here in the first. Second and 8. Rolling, looking, and it's incomplete. Third down coming up. Goats come into this one as the 1 seed in a very highly anticipated matchup, taking on the number 2 seed Goats. And the ball is loose on the ground. I think Showtime has it, and they do. So the defense comes through, and they'll take over, and they'll be at the 45-yard line. Three minutes left here in the first. And Showtime Elite has it at the 45-yard line. Showtime Elite hoping to get the first points up on the board. There's a throw, and it is incomplete, a little high. There by Bird. He was looking for his receiver there, number 5, Justin Moon Jr. Correction, that was actually Reeves on that one. That was Anthony Reeves that he was looking for on that. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Second and 10. There was a give, but stopped in the backfield. Number 12 for the Goats was waiting for it. Moon Jr. couldn't get anywhere, and now it's going to be 3rd down. So 3rd and 15. Both offenses early trying to find their way. Defenses have made solid plays so far. So 3rd and 15. And rolling to the outside. Bird will get to the 36. May have picked up a yard or 2 on that. But that's going to bring up 4th down. So it'll be 4th and 14. One minute left here in this first. And once again, I do not see the punt team or the special teams on the field here. Looks across the middle, and it's caught, but the Goats are there to wrap him up. And so that will be a turnover on downs and Richmond football. 35.4 seconds left here in this first quarter. And the Goats will now start their third possession. They'll try to be the first team to put points up on the board here in this championship game. Is to give off to number 5. Makes a move or two, but he's going to get stopped right away. So 2nd and 9. All right, so that is it for that first quarter. Still scoreless in this one. Here from Varina High School. I'm Darrell Lawrence, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second. Well, ladies and gentlemen, second quarter about to get underway. And we'd like to thank our first quarter sponsors, Big Jack Cooking and Legendary Culture Films. So shout out to them for sponsoring our first quarter. Our second quarter will be sponsored by Quality Exterior Service LLC and Crossroads Community Service Board. So I'd like to send that special shout out to our sponsors as we get started here with the score 0-0 here in the second quarter. And the Goats have the football. It'll be 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 7 for the Goats as they try to make their way into the end zone here or put some points up on the board. Rolling out number 0 under some pressure there. Looks, and that pass is almost intercepted. At least he had a hand on it there by Trevor Walton. So that's 4th down coming up for the Goats. It'll be 4th and 7. So 4th and 7 here for the Goats. Both, like I said before, both offenses still trying to kind of figure their way here in this one. And a great day of E2E football action. We try to see who can win the 12U championship. And now to the outside and stopped immediately there. That's Justin Moon Jr. with the stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and that's going to be Showtime Elite football. 8 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the first half. So now Showtime Elite will head out here offensively, try to get it going on their 3rd opportunity. And there's a give off, but nowhere to go. Number 22 for the Goats with the stop. And 2nd down. And I truly expect this to be a really, really good football game. But I've heard this game could go one way or the other. It could be a really, really tight contest, or it could shock people and be a really big defeat here for one of the other teams. And you don't want that on either side. You're hoping for a good contest. And right now, another run up the middle will make it 3rd and 7. Six minutes and 15 seconds left here. And this still kind of feels like a feeling out process on both sides. Third and 7. 2 backs in the backfield for the Jaguars. Decides to take it himself. And to the outside, a 1st down and more there for Jake Bird, the 4th. And that's going to be a 1st down for Showtime Elite. And that puts them into Goats territory. Or maybe it doesn't. Hold on, let's see. They're going to mark this at the 49. So it's a yard away from Goat territory. 1st and 10 from the 49. First and 10, 49-yard line. In the gun, looks and is knocked away, blocked. As the late great Dikembe Mutombo would say, no cookie for you. Knocks it down, and that'll be 2nd and 10 here for Showtime Elite. Second and 10, 49-yard line, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. There's the give off here for Showtime a lead, and it's gonna break loose. 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Showtime Elite. The Jaguars get on the board, and what a nice run, a 51-yard run. Anthony Reeves, and a touchdown for Showtime Elite. Wait a minute. Maybe not. There's a flag on the field. Oh, that changes the whole dynamic. There's some discussion going on. No, it is a touchdown, so they confirm it is a touchdown. And the penalty was against the Richmond Goats, so that'll bring this score 6-0, Showtime Elite. So a timeout by Showtime Elite. 3 minutes and 59 seconds left here in the first half. And the Jaguars hold a 6-0 lead over the Goats. We'll be back here in just a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Back from the timeout as Showtime Elite will try to make this, get this extra point opportunity. To see if they can make this a 7-0 game. Rolling under pressure, looking, and that is incomplete with no one in sight. So with the extra point attempt, no good. That'll keep the score, Showtime Elite 6, the Richmond Goats 0, 3 minutes and 59 seconds left here in the first half. So that penalty against the Goats was assessed here on the kickoff, and with the Goats be put in some tough position to get started here, but a penalty off of the kickoff will send Showtime Elite back to the 50. So still kicking from a pretty good spot here are the Jaguars. 3:59 left here in the first. This first half has been a quick one as Showtime Elite will gather the onside kick at the 40. It's been a quick first half. They're real brisk one, not a lot of passing, but both teams have just still trying to figure out their way. Showtime Elite getting on the board first after that 51-yard touchdown run by Anthony Reeves. And the Jaguars are on top. So 1st and 10 here for the Richmond Goats from the 40. Looking for the back, caught near the 36. And that's going to get brought down maybe right at the line of scrimmage. May have gotten a yard on that one, but did not get far. Number 50, Damian Whitfield for Showtime Elite getting a stop, but we have a flag on the play. So the refs are discussing what the call is going to be. Looks like we're going to get the official word now. So it's a face mask against the Goats. And they're going back quite a bit. It's a 15-yard penalty. It's going to be 2nd and 25. So, and a correction on that. It's going to be 1st and 25. So 1st and 25 here for the Richmond Goats. Looking, the pass is incomplete. Number 1 was the intended receiver. 2nd and 25. Now it's 2nd and 25, y'all. Two minutes, 51 seconds left. And it might be just enough time for Showtime Elite to get the football back if they can stop the Goats here. Rolling, looking, and it's caught in stride. What a catch along the sideline. That is going to be a touchdown for the Richmond Goats. And this game is tied. Whoa. What a play by the Goats. And now they have tied this football game up. Which was on a 70-yard pass along the sideline there. Number 2 taking it into the end zone for the Goats. And now they will have a chance to take the lead. So we've finally got our 2 great offensive plays on both sides now. A 51-yard run by Reeves for Showtime and lead, and now the Goats get on the board after that big touchdown pass to number 2. And he is stopped behind the line. Good job there by the Showtime Elite defense. And so that'll take us to the 2-minute and 20 mark. Score tied up at 6 apiece. So the Goats will kick the ball off here, tied up at 6 apiece. So with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, Showtime Elite will have another opportunity here to try to get some points before halftime. They do get the ball at the half, so they have that advantage also on their hands here. So they can be kind of strategic on how they set up this next drive. As number 8 will kick the ball away. And that's a dribbler. Oh, man, that was dangerous, but Showtime Elite is able to get it back. That onside kick had a mind of its own. Bounced off of one of the Showtime Elite players, but they were able to grab it back. It'll be 1st and 10, and they're at the 49-yard line. With 2:19 left. Running game has worked well so far, for the most part here for Showtime Elite. Let's see if they will stick to that here on this drive. Oh, and then number 99 looked to have jumped. Oh, no, they're going to say it's a false start against Showtime Elite. And that'll drop them back 5 yards and make this a 1st and 15 opportunity. So 1st and 15 from the 46. There's the give. Off there to Trevor Walton, who will pick up a couple, maybe 2 on that. Second and 13. 1 minute and 40 left. Second and 13 for Showtime Elite. Minute and 14 left. It looks like we may get another timeout here. We do. And this one by the Jaguars. So with 1:10, the score tied up at 6 apiece. The Jaguars trying to get some points up on the board here before halftime. We'll see how that goes. We'll be back here in just a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And we're back here. They jumped from that timeout pretty quick, and a big stop there by number 50 for the Goats. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. That happened fast and furious. So with a minute left, we have a timeout, this one by the Goats. So Goats hoping to probably get the ball back here before the half, knowing that Showtime Elite will have the football to start the second half. 58.5 seconds left here in this first half. All right, so here we go. Third and long here for Showtime Elite. And Bird, with a little trickery, will try to go to the outside here. Now, Bird, what a nice pickup, gets across the 50 to the 47-ish. And fourth down will be coming up for Showtime Elite. And look, they haven't brought on the punt team so far, so I don't expect it to happen here. And we have another timeout, this one for the Goats. 39.2 seconds left here in the first half. So we're looking at 4th and 7 coming up for Showtime Elite. And if you're a Showtime Elite here, you can get the first, get out of bounds. And try to see if they can get into the end zone. Put some more points up here before the half, knowing they're getting the ball back to start the second. So here we go. 4th down and 7 for Showtime Elite. And looking back to pass. Well, look, it's incomplete, looking for Walton. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And Richmond Goat football with 35 seconds left here in this first half. And the Goats will try to get the points they need to take the lead here before the half with 35.1 seconds on the clock. There's the throw, and it's caught across the middle. And guess who it is? It's number 2 once again, looking to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Richmond Goats. What a play, number 2. And he will get across to give the Richmond Goats the lead. So 12-6, and right before the half here. And we have another timeout. That should be the last timeout. With the score 12-6, Richmond Goats as they get prepared to try to make this a 7-point game. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second. All right, so here they go with a chance to make this a 13-6 game, but the pass is incomplete, and the extra point opportunity is no good. We'll see the Goats kick the ball off here and still gives Showtime Elite 28 seconds to try to get some points up on the board. And the Richmond Goats will kick this away now with a 12-6 lead. That one shoots across, a little bit of confusion, and Showtime Elite was able to get it back. They'll start this drive from around the 48-yard line. And we'll see if the Jaguars can find a way to put points up on the board here before the half. 25 seconds left, down by 6 to the Goats. So here we go, 1st and 10, 25 seconds left from the 48-yard line. Showtime Elite down by 6. Bird under some pressure. Now I'm going to try to roll out. Has to go the opposite way. Number 8 there for the Goats, giving them all the pressure in the world with the tackle out of bounds near the 40, maybe at the 39. So that's going to be almost a 10-yard loss. And now I think if you're Showtime Elite, do you just let it fly out here and end this first half? And I think that's the route they're going to go. So that's going to send us to halftime, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. The Richmond Goats, the number 1 seed, 12. The number 2 seed, Showtime Elite Jaguars, 6. So it took a little while at the beginning of this game to get things kind of going, and then we saw them kind of pick up the pace here in that second quarter. And now we stand 12-6, Richmond Goats up over Showtime Elite here. And once again, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll be back here in about 7 minutes and 30 seconds to bring you the second half of action.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while focusing on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having a right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional, ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So reach out to Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555 or on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or you can email Rita at rita.stewart@fiveringsfinancial.com. Crossroads Community Service Board. Problem with gambling? It starts as a thrill, a chance to win big, but for some, it can turn quickly into a dangerous cycle. Chasing losses, feeling isolated, and losing control. Don't let gambling take over your life. There is help you are not alone. Remember, it is illegal to gamble under the age of 21. If you or someone you know is experiencing problems from gambling, call or text for free confidential help 24/7. You can call at 1-800-GAMBLER or text 800-GAM. Crossroads Community Service Board wants to help you look for the warning signs of suicide. Those who talk about suicide or express thoughts about wanting to die are at risk for suicide and may need your attention. Take all threats of suicide seriously. There are 3 ways to check out the signs of suicide. First, look. These may be the signs that someone is at risk of suicide: acting anxious or agitated, behaving recklessly, sleeping too little or too much, withdrawing or feeling isolated, showing rage or talking about seeking revenge, displaying extreme mood swings, increasing the use of alcohol or drugs, looking for a way to kill oneself, such as searching online or buying a gun. Be sure to listen. Individuals considering suicide may talk about feeling trapped or in unbearable pain, being a burden to others, feeling hopeless or having no reason to live, wanting to die or to kill oneself. Learn. These are the ways to help. Take a training like mental health first aid, assist, or safe talk. Contact your local community service board or behavioral health agency. If you or someone you know needs support now, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org to reach the 988 Suicide and Crises Lifeline. For more information, visit lockedandtalk.org. Crossroad Community Service Board services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward County. If you would like to reach them, you can reach them at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Legendary Culture Films wants to tell you about 2 great movies. First, Black Sheep. Black Sheep is currently out on Tubi, and it is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep currently right now on Tubi. And in October, on the 19th, you'll see Legend Has It, which will be premiering at the Bowtie Movie Theater in Richmond, Virginia. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers. It's an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. Contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking. Big Jack's Cooking specializes in Southern soul food. Comfort food, that is. Big Jack can be reached at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or at 804-405-0330. Or if you want to go and check them out online, you can reach them via email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack told us once during a broadcast, if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking at 804-405-0330. Quality Exterior Services, LLC, where your yard is our priority. Our services: lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. Our services include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services like mowing, trimming, and pruning. Areas that we serve: Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all other surrounding counties. We are licensed and insured, commercial and residential. Remember, your yard is our priority, and you can reach us at 804-591-6027. Last but not least, Dream Clean LLC with De'Ara Jones. We specialize in commercial and residential cleaning, move-in/move-out cleanings, post-construction cleaning, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314 or on our Facebook page at Dream Clean LLC. Remember, get a dream clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Well, while you're at it, why don't y'all head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network social media pages and give us a follow and a like. And I'll might as well give us a subscribe and a share while you're at it. You can reach the Legacy Maker Sports Network on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports and on Twitter/X at Legacy Maker SPN. Our website is www.legacymakersports.com, where we are building a legacy one day at a time. And if you would like to donate to the Legacy Maker Sports Network, you can donate at our Cash App at $LegacyMaker15 or on PayPal at legacymakersports@gmail.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second half is about to get underway. Our third quarter is going to be sponsored by Rita Stewart, Legacy Financial Wellness. And you can reach her at 804-677-7555 or Money Matters and T on Instagram, legacyfinancialwellness.com on the World Wide Web, Legacy Financial Wellness on Facebook, or email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. If you're trying to get your finances in order, you want to know how to accumulate wealth, if you want to have some money put away for retirement, Rita Stewart is the young lady that you need to reach out to. So if you get an opportunity, head on over to Rita Stewart at Legacy Financial Wellness. Second half is underway, and the ball is kicked out of bounds. And so ball kicked out of bounds. We should see Showtime Elite, unless I believe they're going to kick this off again. They may be kicking the ball off one more time with a re-kick. Well, we enter the second half with a 12-6 lead here for the Richmond Goats. So it looks like actually they look like they're going to give Showtime Elite the football at the 45. So after that kickoff, Showtime Elite with an excellent field position to get this second half started. And let's see what happens here from the 45-yard line. And there's a give. And a stop there at the 40, maybe the 42, Walden on the run. And Showtime Elite will try to tie this football game back up on this drive as they get to the 43, looks like maybe the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7 here. Second and 7 here for Showtime Elite. The ball was loose, but Bird able to get it back right away. Number 99 for the Goats with the stop. And it'll be 3rd and 9. So 3rd and 9 here for Showtime Elite. That they're sitting at the 44-yard line. But this is 4-down territory, in my opinion, no matter what the situation is. But neither team has punted the football here, so don't be surprised. Here's the handoff. And that was Justin Moon on the handoff. He didn't get far. 4th down coming up for Showtime Elite. Gain 1 on that play. It'll be 4th and 8. Now, we haven't seen Showtime Elite throw the football that much since the first quarter. So I'm intrigued to see if they will make that leap here in this 3rd quarter, would it be in 4th and 8 and in Goats territory. So one way or the other, they're not in terrible spots. If they don't get the 4th, they still put the Goats in the spot where they're going to have to work to get down the field. But the Goats have also had 2 big touchdown passes to give themselves the lead here in this one. Bird to 4th looking, and it is overthrown. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And that'll be Richmond Goat football at the 43-yard line. And the Goats have an opportunity here to make this a 2-touchdown or 2-possession lead. Here's 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd. So we got a flag here. And the Goats are moving back here 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 38-yard line. And there's a handoff, and right then and there, Damian Whitfield with the stop. Also number 15 for Showtime Elite getting the stop on that one. Second and 15. Two receivers at the bottom, looks, and it is caught. And a nice run and a pickup there by number 10. It's going to be a 1st down for the Richmond Goats. Number 1, Jake Bird getting the stop. Oh, my apologies, that's not a 1st down. I don't know what I was looking at. It's going to be 3rd down, but it's still a nice pickup here for the Richmond Goats. It'll be 3rd and 7. Looking for it. It's intercepted by Bird. And a big defensive play for the Jaguars. Not only QB1, but a big pick there by Bird to give Showtime Elite the football back. So they'll be looking at 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. And it looks like we have a encroachment penalty against the Goats. That's going to move this up 5 yards. First and 5. There's a handoff to Reed, spin move. Bounced off that first tackler, and now he may have gotten a yard, but we'll see where they mark it. So he looks like he may have picked up 3 on there. So they said he was able to pick up 3 yards, got 4 progress. It'll be 2nd and 2. And the Jaguars here with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third. And now trying to make something happen here is Bird. Bird's going to get just enough to pick up the first down. He had to do a little something, but he was able to pick it up. 1st and 10 for Showtime Elite. 2 minutes and 48 seconds, but a first down for the Jaguars. So 1st and 10 for Showtime Elite. There's a handoff to Reeves. He's got a touchdown on the day, and then the Goats defense won't let him go anywhere. Number 10, number 12, all in on that one for the Goats. So 2nd down and 13 coming up for the Jaguars with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. There's the give. And this is Moon Jr. trying to make something out of it, and Moon Jr. is going to get near the 50. And a nice pickup. But that's going to put still a 3rd and long situation here. It's about 3rd and 9 at the 48-yard line. There's a snap, and now here comes Bird. Bird trying to make something happen. He's got the first down, I believe. We'll see where they mark that one. But a nice pickup by Bird. There's a flag on the play. And if this is against Showtime Elite, That's going to be a tough one. And it is. That's going to go back. Showtime Elite had picked up the first down, but this will bring them back just a little bit and make this 3rd and 8. So they gained a yard out of it, but not the way you want to. That first down would have been a nice one. As the time ticks down, 25 seconds left here in the third. I'm interested to see if Showtime Elite will try to do one more play here before the end of the third. Yeah, 8 seconds left. 5 here in the third. 2, 1, and there's a flag now. This flag is against I don't want it, I'm good. So who is this flag going to be against? I'm assuming that this flag is against the Goats. They still haven't made any indication, but that is the end of the third quarter. We have entered the fourth quarter with the Goats holding a 12-6 lead over Showtime Elite here in the 12U championship for E2E. We'll be back here in just a second. Third quarter was brought to you by Rita Stewart, Legacy Financial Wellness, an agent of the Five Rings Financial. If you would like to reach out to Rita Stewart, a licensed financial representative, at 804-677-755 or at Money Matters and T on Instagram, the World Wide Web at legacyfinancialwellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or by her email at rita.stewart@fiveringsfinancial.com. Trying to get your finances in order, trying to figure out how to accumulate wealth, let Rita Stewart help you do just those things. Rita Stewart, Legacy Financial Wellness, thank you for your third quarter sponsorship. And now our fourth quarter will be sponsored by De'Ara Jones and Dream Clean LLC and Bernard's Towing. Here we go, fourth quarter, Matt, underway. Looking, he is hit as he thrown, and it is incomplete. But Bird took a tough hit as he was throwing the football. It was kind of a dangerous pass. It was the multiple Goats in the area. And fourth down coming up. So fourth down here. Showtime Elite trying to find a way to get the points on the board that they need. Under pressure is Bird. Now Bird trying to figure it out. Throws, and it's caught by Walton, but he is hit immediately there by number 10 for the Richmond Goats. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and that'll be Richmond Goats football. So the turnover on downs will give the Goats the football. Up by 6, 8 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So 1st and 10 here for the Goats. There's a handoff to number 5. Bounces off his own player, but still able to pick up some yards and get into Showtime Elite territory. And they'll be second down. Oh, they're actually going to mark this at the 50. I am a little intrigued by that because it definitely looked like he got to the 49. But hey, I'm not on the field. So 2nd and 5 coming up from the 50. And Showtime Elite will desperately need to get a stop here. Yes, there's 7 minutes left, but I mean, if you're Richmond here, you've got to work the clock as much as possible. And there's a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a first down. And about 5 or 6 yards more. It takes a few Jaguars to get them down. And now the Goats, once again, with that first down and in great field position. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line here for the Richmond Goats. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the 4th. First and 10 here for the Goats. There's a give. It bounces off number 50. He bounces off his lineman, and number 10 will still pick up about 7. At least that's where it looks. And it'll be about second and 7 here. Excuse me, 2nd and 3 for the Goats. Five minutes, 57 seconds left. And the Goats, if they can score here, they could put this one away. If you're Showtime Elite, you need a big play. And here's a run by number 14, and he's going to pick up a first down for the Goats as he gets near the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And they're sitting at the 23-yard line. And there's a give to number 1, and a great tackle there by number 20, Jamie Barner. 2nd down coming up here for the Richmond Goats. Still actually lost a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd and 11. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. But what we're seeing right now from the Goats is exactly what you want to do. They are killing the clock and working it right now. And the way we've seen this Showtime Elite offense, they haven't really been able to get anything going since that 51-yard run for the touchdown. And right now, if the Goats can continue to milk the clock, and if they can score, they can, I don't want to say pretty much clinch the championship here, but they can put themselves in a really good spot. 2nd and 11. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. There's a handoff. He breaks one tackle, now trying to get to the outside. But the Jaguars are there to get the stop. And if they throw a flag, which they didn't, there was a possibility there. There was a Jaguar that came in kind of late and jumped on the pile as that for progress had been called. And we've got a timeout by the Jaguars with 3:52. And it'll be 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 9. We'll be back here in just a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left. Can the Richmond Goats win the championship, or can Showtime Elite get the stop they need to change everything around. We'll be back here in just a second. All right, back here. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left, but it's 3rd and 9. So Showtime Elite need one. Well, they at least need 2 more stops. We've seen no punts in this one, so I don't expect a punt now. And a nice tackle there by number 15 for Showtime Elite. That's going to bring up 4th down, and we'll have another timeout here. And there was no gain on that one, so 4th and 9. Okay, so if you're Showtime Elite here, you get the stop. You got 3 minutes and 46 seconds to try to tie this thing up or even take the lead here with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left. So this has been a good contest, a good battle for both teams with this championship on the line. And we'll see if Showtime Elite can get the stop needed. If the Ghosts pick up the 1st down, it's going to be real tough for Showtime Elite to try to win this. But we'll see how it goes here. All right, here we go. 1st down could do it. It's caught by number 10, and he's going to pick up the 1st. That's a big play there for the Goats. They needed it. They got it. And now, essentially, they could have run the rest of this clock out and win this game. Only 1 timeout left for Showtime Elite. And a solid play call there by the Goats. So if you're Showtime Elite, you can only stop the clock one more time. But in the end zone, he tries to go. There's a flag. He gets the touchdown, but it's going to be holding. It's going to be holding. This is coming back. No touchdown. So this will take him back to the 15-yard line. First and goal from the 15. Now, in some cases you said penalties are bad. This one's actually not bad. All it really does is help the clock continue to run. It can stop the clock 2 more times can Showtime Elite to try to get the ball back. Here comes a run to the outside. Oh, under a little pressure. Now this could help Showtime Elite if they can get the stop. Oh, what a block by number 60. But there's a flag, and that could hurt the Richmond Goats. So they're discussing it. This could be first and goal from the 45, which I've never seen. But that penalty was definitely against the Goats. And number 60 had looked like an amazing block, but there's a penalty here. Might have been so it's from the 30. So first down from the 30. First and goal, I should say. They give it to number 50. Oh, and he rolls over someone. Oh, my goodness. This kid is tough. Wow. And that's going to be second and goal. And that is so second and goal here from the 19. And even despite the penalties, the biggest thing that's come from this is the clock has been worn down. They've had the ball for almost 6 minutes. A minute 22 left. Showtime Elite holding on to one timeout. 12-6. And a flag on the play. And so delay a game against the Goats. But this also does help out Showtime Elite. They definitely needed something to stop that clock. That clock was rolling with a minute and 12 left, down by 6. And right now, their chances of the championship are starting to dwindle. Oh, and he slips, and a tackle there by number 0 for Showtime Elite. That's going to be third down. So it's third down from the 25-yard line. So third and goal from the 25. They call a timeout here to Showtime Elite with a minute and 5 left. But even with this stop, depending on how it goes, the Goats could lock this up. Showtime Elite need a big play, and they need it now. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Mega Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second. All right, so here we go. Third down and a timeout by the Goats. So they're going to discuss some things. So we have another timeout. We'll be back in just a sec. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 19. Number 0 to the outside here for the Goats, and there's a flag on the play. He goes out of bounds. I'm intrigued. Do you decline this with him running out of bounds? Do you decline this and let them, you force the I would decline it. I'm intrigued to see if they will make that leap here because he did run out of bounds. That should stop the clock. Decisions. And the ref is heading over to make the call here, and I think this is going to be against the Goats. Holding against the Goats. And so, yeah, I mean, it is 4th down now. And they are at the 21-yard line. So here it is. You get a stop here. The clock will stop for you to get the ball back with a chance to tie this up or even win this thing. But it's got to happen quick. Here we go. E2E championship on the line here in this contest between the Richmond Goats, the number 1 seed, and the number 2 seed, Showtime Elite. There's a give to number 10. He's had a pretty good day today, and he stopped. And so Showtime Elite will get the football back with 52.4 seconds left here in the 4th. A little drama on our hands here in this championship matchup. But the Goats still kind of did their job. 7 minutes they nearly took off of the clock in the 4th to put to put Showtime Elite in this situation. So here we go. Can Showtime Elite pull off the miracle? Bird looking. He's going to let it loose, and that could be. Player was bumped, but no pass interference call. It is incomplete. And we have definitely stopping the clock here, but I don't know what for. 42.2 seconds left. 2nd and 10. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, look, Coach Moore is going to have to pull out the best play he got in the arsenal here. They've got to go 80 yards if they want to win this thing or send it to overtime. So 46 seconds on the clock. They had to go in and adjust that, so 46 seconds on the clock. Second and 10 for Showtime Elite. Bird looks, and he throws across. He's got a man. It's Reeves. And Reeves still on his feet. What a run here by Reeves. 40-yard line and smartly gets out of bounds. A big pickup and a 1st down for Showtime Elite. What a throw by Bird looking across for Reeves. He gets into Goats territory, and now if you're the Goats, you got to be on high alert. What a catch and throw. Bird to Reeves, and now it is 1st and 10 from the 38. Now it's a little more doable here for Showtime Elite. 34.2 seconds on the clock. All right, here we go. 34.2 seconds on the clock. Under pressure, and he's brought down. They're going to have to hurry up. They're going to have to hurry up. And he takes a hit after that. There's flags everywhere. A little chaos ensued on that opportunity. Boy, oh boy. This last minute. So 2nd and 15. And so there's still some discussion going on here. So a discussion going on. We've got false start against Showtime Elite. And now they're going at the 50 with 24.6 seconds. We saw a dramatic finish in the spring semifinal matchup, and now we're seeing another one here from the 50. Bird will roll under a little pressure. Let's see what he does here. Bird's going to smartly pick up a couple more yards, go out of bounds with 14.6 seconds on the clock. So 3rd down. From the 45-yard line, 14 seconds left. Decisions here. Can the Richmond defense and the Goats defense hold on for a championship win? Can Showtime Elite make something happen here? 45-yard line, 14 seconds left. Bird under pressure decides to take it himself, and I don't know if that was the move. They're going to have to hurry up fast. That's going to be it. He's not going to have enough time. That is going to be it. He hiked it. Wait a minute. Whoa, and that's it. That's game time. What I'm fairly impressed with is he somehow was able to hike the ball one way or the other, but it was too late. Flags on the play. And I'm thinking I saw, so waiting to see for sure. There was a little bit of confusion. I did see the ref said this game was over, and I believe it is. That is it. Final score from this one. What a game. The Richmond Goats win this one 12-6 over Showtime Elite. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the Legacy Maker Sports Network in this E2E 12U championship game. We thank you all. We appreciate y'all, and we will see you all soon. We'd like to give a shout out once again to our sponsors. The Dream Clean LLC with De'Ara Jones at 804-933-5314. You got Quality Exterior Services LLC, where your yard is our priority. Crossroads Community Service Board with their Locked In and Talk initiative for suicide warning signs. Also, they help with any person that's having a problem with gambling. You can call 1-800-GAMBLER or text 800-GAM. Legend Has It and Black Sheep, the two latest movies from Legendary Culture Films. Black Sheep, Tubi right now, is on Tubi right now. Legend Has It making its way soon with more movies to come. Then Bernard's Towing. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. And, of course, Rita Stewart, Legacy Financial Wellness, a agent of the Five Rings Financial. Make sure you reach out to Rita Stewart if you're trying to help your finances or get them in order. And last but not least, Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. You can reach them at 804-405-0330. Once again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network and follow on all our social media platforms. You can reach us at our website at www.legacymakersports.com. I'm Darrell Lawrence. We'll see you all next time.